Hey there, Papa's Posse. Don't forget about that QR code. Take you to my eBay, YouTube, and Instagram page. Well, welcome back to the channel there, Papa's Posse. Once again, it's time for Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. Well, welcome back to the channel, Papa's Posse. It's Papa's Comic Books, Coffee, and more. And today we have Web of Spider-Man #1 from 1984 or 85, however you want to look at it. 65 cents. Title of the story, Till Death Do Us Part, by Louise Simonson and Greg LaRocque. Now, before we begin, don't forget this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's see what's going on. Till Death Do Us Part. I'm just being paranoid? That's gotta be it. I just broke up with the Black Cat, and even if we both know it's for the best, she's furious with me. It's coloring my whole outlook. That's why I've got that funny feeling, almost like somebody out to get me. Ooh, Bambi, like it's so cold out here, but the sun looks so warm. It's the girls next door up on the roof again. Rats. Nobody sunbathes in the weather like this. Randy, not even us. Yeah, Bambi, let's get back inside, fast. So those nutty teenage sun bunnies have finally realized it's autumn. Took them long enough. They must be young, and right now I'm feeling as old as Methuselah. What you need, Peter Parker, is a nice jaunt around town, courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Shake loose the cobwebs, perk you right up. Hey, I might be getting used to my old red and blue costume again. Feels as comfortable as the shape-shifting black one I got in the Secret Wars. Excuse me. The one that turned out to be an alien symbiote. I'd worn it to the Baxter Building to visit the Fantastic Four, and Reed Richards examined it and discovered it was a living parasite and that it was trying to graft itself onto me. And it refused to come off. Ooh, boy, Reed finally made it let go by blasting it with a sonic gun. He said it was just a matter of time before it took over me completely. Wonder what he meant by that. I guess what's really worrying me are the rumors about Black Shadow sneaking around town and taking people over. Maybe I should call Reed just to make sure my alien costume's still locked away. Sure it is. The Fantastic Four don't know my secret identity, but if it had been escaped, they'd have contacted me somehow. Wouldn't they? Empty. Gotta add new web fluid to my web shooters and... Hey, where's my cartridge belt and my hood and gloves? Probably dropped into the bottom of the closet. Darn serves you right, Parker, for hanging it up instead of throwing it in the on the chair as usual. I still have the funny feeling, though. I think I'll visit Reed as soon as I am dressed, just to make sure. Oh, no! Oh no! It's the symbiote! Or symbiote. While on Manhattan's Lower East Side, why, gripes, guess what day this is? And this lovely lady walking home from the bank all alone. No fooling, Sugarface. It's Social Security check day. Come on, guys. Don't you spoil everything somebody'll see. Give me a break, Pigeon. No, but please, how'll I buy food, pay my rent? That's all the money I have in the world. Not anymore, babe. But Sugarface, Gripes, listen to me. With the bank robbery we just pulled, we're using our wings. We didn't need to mug people anymore. Honcho's probably finished fixing them by now, and if he finds out why we're late, he'll be mad. So who's going to tell him, Pigeon? You? Maybe he's a stool pigeon. Hey, what kept you guys? It's a nice day. We went for a walk. So sue us. It's great being able to go where you want after the months we spent in a slammer. All you did was walk, huh? Breathe in this fall air. Listen, turkeys, I've been around, and so has Spider-Man. Why don't you just send him an engraved invitation asking him to escort you back to jail?
See, I said he'd be mad. Shut up, pigeon. So Spider-Man nabbed me and Sugarface for mugging a pigeon here for picking somebody's pocket. Big deal. Being so almighty smart, Mr. Fancy Engineer didn't stop him from catching you pushing heroin. No, but it did put me in a position to make friends with the Vulture. And working in the machine shop like I did made it real easy to smuggle supplies to him. And talk to him lots. Yeah, that old dude was so lonely, he'd talk to anybody, particularly someone who admired his engineering genius and who had the brains to use the information he'd given me once we were out. Give me a break, Honcho. If that old dude thought you were very smart enough to make us vulture wings like this, he'd never have said one word to you. True, nor did he figure we'd be such model prisoners and get out of the stirrups this fast. But whether he likes it or not, he hates Spider-Man as much as we do. And he gave us the means to destroy him once and for all. So let's do it. Gripes, put those away. Guns? I've designed weapons to go with the costumes, but this is a scouting expedition, remember? We had a little trouble with our suits earlier, and we're going to fly around and test them out. Now split up, stay in touch through the mics I built into our hoods. And if one of you spots Spider-Man, under no circumstance will you tackle him alone. Call the rest of us. Just watch. We're going to wait till we can catch him in a real disadvantage. And then we're going to more than simply destroy him. Meanwhile, in Peter Parker's Chelsea apartment, I wasn't being paranoid. You did escape from the Baxter building, snuck into my apartment through my skylight, maybe, and disguised yourself as my old costume just to trap me, to make me think I was wearing old duds. And all the while, you'd be bonding with me, trying to take me over. But you were scared for me to visit there, weren't you? You scared I'd learn the truth. You had to keep me away from the Baxter building at all costs, even if it meant revealing your true identity. We'll get this, you alien creed. We are paying Reed Richards a visit, whether you like it or not. Rocket Raccoon. Gotta reach to the Baxter building. Make Reed get it off if he can. What if it's bonded with me already? No, don't panic. Keep calm. I'll swing there and used to obey my mental commands. Gotta make it shoot a web line. Shoot, darn you. Swell. Not the distraction I had in mind. Nice try, alien. Put no dice. I'll just swing round and thump. It let go of the wall. I don't believe it. Very funny, you alien monstrosity. So fire another one. Fire! Get off of me, alien. Blast you. Get off. Hey, can't let go of the pole. And now I'm swinging backwards, trying to make you a puppet. Are you a monster? Crash. Well, it won't work. Smash through the window. Can't let it work. Can't. Ouch, right on the building. Well, blocks away. May Parker. Mary Jane, what are you doing here? Buying a present for the Osborns. New baby Pete and I are the godparents. I didn't know. I hadn't spoken to my nephew since we had our argument. I'm furious at him for dropping his graduate studies in biophysics. I've heard, but May, being a photographer is no disgrace, and Pete's good. Look, his Spider-Man photo is in the Bugle again. Spider-Man is a menace, Mary Jane. I've read the Bugle's editorials. I don't like Peter traipsing all over town after him, and that's not the point. Peter lets his dream die. But May, what if he has a new dream? Does it matter what he does as long as he's happy? But he was happy being a scientist and a photographer. And Spider-Man, though I'm the only one who knows it, that one's perfect, May. Buy it. Maybe later, sweetie. I'm having a few little money problems with the house. Nothing to worry Peter with, but I really can't spend the money right now. In the meanwhile, hey, Let me go, you alien creep. Let me. Wait. Sure, I'm scared, but I can't panic. It's the panic that's beating me, not the costume. Hey, get out of here, you costume lunatic. What are you doing out there? Twitching and mumbling to yourself. You on your drugs or whatever. I'm writing the bugle. It's a disgrace. There's Spider-Man, Honcho said, to find him. And, hey, what's wrong with him? Anyway, he's jerking around like he's shaking some kind of fit. Don't attack him, Honcho said. Just signal the other vultures when I found him, and keep my eye on him till they arrive. Don't panic. Stay calm. Think it through. Assess the situation. I'm smarter than it is. It is, I hope. And I've still got the proportional speed, agility, and strength of a spider. I can still stick to stuff. All my innate powers are intact, except maybe my spidey sense. If I was working it out, it ought to be a shrinking. Wish I had my web shooters, though. Tough. If I can't swing to the Baxter building, I'll just have to walk there. The costume can't stop me from doing that. Wrong again, huh? You're a mind reader. Right. It figures. You knew my thoughts well enough to obey my mental commands a while back. No reason that should stop now. So you won't let me walk, huh? Then let's see you stop me from hitching a ride. I had to ask. My spider sense going off like crazy. But why now? After I almost fell to my death. I heard you were hot stuff, Spider-Man. But you're acting like a dude on a bad trip. Boss said not to tackle you alone, but waiting for the other vultures be a waste of time. This'll teach me not to ask questions. I just as soon not have answers. Friends of yours, alien, happy not that they're flying me away from the Baxter building. Alien, what are you, man, a psycho? What are you talking about? That's some weird costume you got there. It's whipping around like it's alive. No kidding. Who are you anyway, and what are you doing in the vulture's costume? Are you working with him? You noticed, did you? Well, what do you think? I heard you hero types were stuck up, but that's ridiculous. Honcho should have let me bring the gun. But this shape you're in, who needs it? I'll just find me a tall building to splat you against. Sheesh, why does every crook in town have to be a stand-up comedian? There he is, Honcho. Yep, looks like you ignored orders, Gripes. Took on Spider-Man all by your lonesome. You're lucky you didn't get yourself splattered all over the pavement. Man, something's about these suits making us strong. But I ain't never thought one of us could beat Spider-Man single-handed. It's not just us, Pigeon. It's his costume. Look at it. It's got him hogtied. Yeah, Honcho, I noticed that. Long as he's in a straitjacket, want me to take him high and as I can and drop him? A fall like that would kill even the great spider creep. Hey, help! Don't like that. Do you? If I'm dead, you'll be your puppet, right? Honcho, help! The costume, it's coming after me. Wings and a command of the obvious. Winning combo. Who are you bozos? And how long have I been out? Church towers ringing. Vespers. What time does that make it? 5 or 6? Got to get loose now. Shoot, darn you. Rats, you don't want me dead, but you won't help me get away either. Will you, alien? 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 Guess we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Honcho, trouble? Sugar-faced Pigeon? He's knocked Gripes out. Now he's leaping. Observant, lad. Look out below. 3 down, 1 to go. Boom, bang, bing. To the Baxter building, James. And don't spare the horses. All I want is a ride to Fantastic Four headquarters, so why don't you just cooperate? You can't shake me off. I've got sticking power. So let's get going. Reed Richards' Sonic Blaster is the only thing I know that'll... No! I can't count on reaching Reed in time. Gotta get this alien off my back. But how? Bong bong. Eureka! How can I have missed it? Sonics! Hey, I can't see. No kidding. Down, James. Head for that bell tower. Hey, don't tell me, alien, you don't like what I'm thinking of me right now. Well, I don't like what you've got in store for me either. Alien, what are you talking about? You crazy? What are you doing? You're pulling out my pinions. I won't be able to steer. Ah, poor baby, you may call yourself a Vulturonian pal and wear the version of the Vulture's costume. But the Vulture would never let me near enough to pull a stunt like this, and no alien body snatch is going to stop me. Sound the blast of trumpets, shatter Jericho's walls, bubble. I'm gambling a pearl of bells, and shatter this costume before it shatters me. No, the noise, the pain, I can't stand it. Go on, get out. You may be a crook, but I don't want your death on my conscience. Sounds, that's the answer, isn't it? These bells may turn my brains into jello, but it's sure as heck's gonna get you, pal. Bung, 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 bung. Don't you see? I couldn't stand being a puppet. I'd rather die. And what good would I be to you then? Might as well just leave you go before I lose my senses of humor about this. Bung, 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 bung. Funny, can't help thinking about bung, 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 bung. Aunt May. Aunt May? Mad at me for quitting grad school. Wish I'd had the chance to make it up to you, Aunt May. Aunt May, Jane knew more than anyone how dangerous it would be to love Spider-Man. Harry's baby, my godson, never had a godson before. 'Cause one day, something like this was bound to happen. Bung, 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 bung. On its home world, the symbiote is an emotionless being who preys on emotionless others. However, fate has paired it with an emotional being who feels intensely fear, greed, excitement, responsibility, and love. But symbiotes is a two-way street. The alien costume is intelligent. It has learned to feel. Bung, 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 and feeling, and in feeling, to act. Bung, 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 bung. And in a very short while, Peter Parker will awaken and wonder, why did it save him? Oh no. It's a question that will haunt him for the rest of his life. And that was Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man #1 from 1984. Hope you enjoyed that little reading. And don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And as Papa, Spider-Man, the Vulture, and the symbiote always say,
That was easy.
until next time, Papa is out.